All right, folks. Welcome on yet another nice and lovely Sunday. It actually is, the weather is not that bad, is it? It looks good from where I am standing. Actually, I went to church this morning. It was a little chilly, but actually better than it's been over the past couple of days, man. This week has been icy cold. So it's good to have some good warm weather for a change. Warm in coats because, it's still cold. As we get right into the middle of February. Actually, it's almost running out, though. The month of February running out slowly as we celebrate Black History Month right here in good old USA. Paying tribute to generations of African Americans who've struggled with adversity to achieve full citizenship in America's society. So today, as we have a wonderful time with music, midway through the program at our regular interview slot, we'll be talking to 3 Africans in the diaspora about life right here in good old USA. Various topics. Some might be hard to listen to, some will be definitely interesting to listen to, but sometimes the tough conversations are the good conversations. And that's what we're talking about midway through our show right here on Music for Your Quality Feet. Brought to you, of course, as by kind courtesy of Passport Pay. You see my guy right here, Passport Pay. Can't even see his shirt, can you? There we go. What camera am I using? This one. Give me this camera shot. Oh, no, the sun is too bright. That's why. No. Let's go back to camera 1, please. Go back to camera 1. Passport Pay. Paying bills and sending money the right way to Ghana. Passport Pay is the right way to go. Bringing us the show each and every Sunday. Coming your way live on Zoom, live on YouTube. Right here in the Washington, D.C. area, we're live on Afro Star Radio. And inside Accra, Ghana, it's Odadia Radio live. Bringing you 180 minutes of music and everything in between. Music and conversation, old school, Afro beats, gospel, everything that we can take within the glorious hours of 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, check your local time for the updates. So Nana Sapon, Nina Johnson, and main man Justice will be joining us 5:30 Eastern Time, about 90 minutes from now where you are. But before then, it's an old school session. What a week it's been. Charlie, I've talked about weather-related stuff. It's cold. Everybody knows it's cold. It's not even news. But annoying. On Tuesday night, I step out. Well, was it Tuesday? Wednesday. I'm going out to DC. I had dinner with, meeting up with, Peter Kwabwa and his lovely wife, Sylvia, and a few other friends in DC. So I leave home. I close work early, right? So I'm home by 4. I get home, I do some cruise work. I step into my car, I drive out. I'm driving in DC, a little bit of traffic, and navigate out of my zone a little bit. I'm driving up, and from nowhere, right near Howard University, boom. And the guy, all I feel is my neck jet against my car seat. And of course, I felt the grind of, metal hitting my car. And I move out of the way because of the traffic zone. And I park. And he parks, and I get out, and it's an older guy. And he bursts out crying. Don't call the cops. I don't have my papers. I don't. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the heck is going on, man? So we sit there, we have a little conversation, and then I let him go. Later, I was wondering, was it a game or was it? But he looked so real. He was an actor. Well, you get an award for whatever he said. But it just led me into current circumstances and current situations and current life right here in the U.S. Okay, I teach. I'm a professor in college, so you see it in your classrooms. You tell from students who come to school, and then suddenly, like a text message goes around or a message goes around, and all international students start to panic, and so the class, everybody's running away. The times we live in, man. tough times for tough folks. But, you know, who sang that song? I will survive. We will. We'll see. This and a whole lot more in our conversations at 5:30 p.m. with our guests. It won't be about this, but who knows? Current affairs might crop in when we have our conversation with our guests later in the show. All right, so get prepared to enjoy a wonderful tour as we delve into old school Afrobeats and everything in between. Is this ready? Let me hit Paul. Paul, we ready to go? Let me hit you up and then we'll see. If we can, we'll take a dip right after this, and when we come back, one of my favorite old songs, Sound of Blackness. I think it's just appropriate for the times now. The name is still the same. This is Ekow Fisho. Tell a friend to let a friend know. We live and that ain't no jive. Stay tuned. Pretty soon. Hey, YouTube family. Hello. Sophia, Ruthie Aite, Kobe, Charlie. Like clockwork, I know they'll be there, man. Maud, what's going on? Mariana Mu. And of course, Missy G. If you're live there on YouTube, you know what to do. Hit the like button, or as Saksak will say, smash the like button. We'll take a dip and we'll be right back right after this. Hold on tight.
See, Mashi Shuma, the menu solution, no, of a passport pay, no, or a game changer. With passport pay, with my check more water bill, my check how many, no, with you if you America ha, now quite direct. The passport pay, no, some mammy yes, girl. It's me send upon a bank, with him so send upon no more monodo. Direct.
What a good way to you, what a good way to you. That's the brain, yes, Casha tomorrow. But that's
on your radio every Sunday. It's DJ Fisho. Keep on. Never say die. Keep on. Like this. Keep on. Never say die.
All right, then. That's how we set the ball rolling today. 12 minutes after the top of the hour. Let's go. Of course, AstraZeneca, good evening to you, and of course, travel safe, man.
Professor.
Trapped in the ghetto like a fish in a net. Trapped in the ghetto like a fish in a net.
On a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. In the ghetto. And his mama cries. 'Cause if there's one thing she don't need, it's another little hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. In the ghetto. People, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand. And you're gonna be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Do we simply turn our heads and look the other way?
Oh, we're live in Tokyo, or is it Australia? Oh, I have no clue where Ophelia is, but she's live on the show, man. Hey. Greetings from Malta. Oh my word.
And the hungry little boy with the runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. In the ghetto. And his hunger hurts. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. In the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun and he steals a car, tries to run but he won't get far. And his mama cries as a crowd gathers round an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. In the ghetto. And as the young man dies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. In the ghetto. Come on over to my place and have a real good time. We all roll in a party mood with one thing on our minds. Don't you worry at all. The party jumping, won't you give your friends a call? House party. There's a party on. There's a party on.
All the girls in my party, all the men in my party. So everybody party, come on and party. How we talk about hey, how we talk about oh, how we talk about hey, how we talk about what? All the girls in my party, all the men in my party.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning and the party's getting rammed. I pour myself some champagne wine and watch the ladies jam. They seem so fine, blow my mind. Got it going on. Got it going on. And on. Yeah, we're talking party. Got it going on. Get right down. Down into the party.
girl. I don't really care, yo, all my girls. I'm about to let the dragon out. No, 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 no. Y'all niggas gon' make me. I know you don't really wanna. Yes, you hear me say, yeah. Shorties, you hear me say, yeah. Y'all niggas gon' make me unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon. Yes, you hear me say, yeah. Shorties, you hear me say, yeah. So what's the dragon? What's the dragon? It's when you're tired of holding, you're styling. Just got me, it's like Little Kim, so I'm about to switch the industry again. Yo, hands up, shorty, stand up, shorty. I'm about to shake the whole land up, shorty. We about to let the dragon out. No, 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 no. It's gonna make me. I know you don't really wanna. This you hear me say, yeah. Shorties, you hear me say, yeah. Y'all niggas gon' make me unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon. This you hear me say, yeah. Shorties, you hear me say, yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't think y'all cats want Mac to release the dragon. Catch me in all black underneath your wagon. Plastique in the detonator. I can see you, and I see you on a respirator. Y'all cats all know how this gon' go. Be Mac rap gorilla with the official flow. Any beef with my peeps, then the pistols blow. I'ma lay back for now and let Cisco flow.
Gon' make me. I know you don't really wanna. Come on, get you hear me say, yeah. Shoot it, you hear me say, yeah. Y'all niggas gon' make me. I know you don't really wanna. Get you hear me say, yeah. Shoot it, you hear me say, yeah. Y'all niggas gon' make me. I know you don't really wanna. Come on, get you hear me say, yeah. Shoot it, you hear me say, yeah. That somebody else getting next to you. Can't walk around like I was your fool. Cause being who I am, I can't lose my cool. My friends keep telling me about things going on, but deep in my heart, babe, I hope that I'm wrong. Yeah, oh yeah. Somebody sleeping in my bed, my bed. Taking my place. Oh, I come home early, expecting a warm embrace, but something's wrong, 'cause it's written on your face. Said it hurt so bad when I walked through the door, but you know one thing, I ain't coming back no more. Don't try to tell me things are still the same, 'cause we're in love. I heard you call his name. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sleeping in my bed. Messing with my head. What do you need? Giving you everything. Gave you the world, 'cause you are my girl, but you still ran out on me.
Different color whips, I got plenty. Big hits, all kind of dips, got too many.
My life ain't complete if I ain't got no buzz. And can't nobody do it like we do. It's a must rap bus, and you might get hand to me and represent for the rest of the family.
Making moves on my own big songs, and how I keep it coming strong with the early
Let me interrupt the regular schedule. Put up high levels of root runs.
How you doing, ma? This your song, ma. Yeah, come on, ma. This your song, ma. We could get it on, ma. This your song, ma. This your song, ma. This your song. How you doing, ma? Yeah, come here. Where you going, ma? What up? You in the rush? What's going on, ma? You can keep going, ma. But in this cool world, you gon' need a man that's thorough to keep you warm, ma. You and me, we could take the world by storm, ma. So let me have your math and then I'm gone, ma. I'm having an after party later on, ma. So you should cancel whatever you was doing, ma. We could get a telly, a visit and get it on, ma. You with it, I hit it to 6 in the morning, ma. You ain't hear the song, ma? Yeah, I'm a dog, ma. So if you ride with a player, then come on, ma. How you doing, ma? This your song, ma. Yeah, come on, ma. This your song, ma. We can get it on, ma. This your song, ma. This your song, ma. This your song, scream at. It don't get no better.
What we can do.
It don't get no better. It don't get no better.
Remind me of the first time.
Oh, you know what you remind me of? shine above, I think I'm in love. Cause every time I look in your eyes, they be dumb bright like the sunlight when I look in the sky. And you always look fly, you stay with the mean outfit. And got shoes that they ain't even come out with. Always got your nails done, always got your scalp fixed. You the type of chick I can see me going out with. And I ain't knocking your hustle, but you should be somebody wifey, icy, with a rock on your knuckle. And we you look hot as a couple, cause you shape so beautifully. And you almost cute as me. How you doing, ma? This your song, ma. Yeah, come on, ma. This your song, ma. We can get it on, ma. This your song, ma. This your song, ma. This your song, scream at. It don't get no better. What we can do. It don't get no better. It don't get no better. Remind me of the first time. With your sexy self, go to my hotel and undress yourself. And after we had sex, don't stress yourself. I still respect you if you respect yourself, girl. It's whatever. I get the cheddar. When we get together, it don't get no better. And you can see I'm doing it, cause my arm on chill would look like a spill Freon on it. I made hella paper on the block. That's why I'm about to put a 3-story elevator in my yacht. They gon' keep hating the boo, but keep holding me down strong. This song dedicated to you. How you doing, ma? This your song, ma. Yeah, come on, ma. This your song, ma. We can get it on, ma. This your song, ma. This your song, ma. This your song. Scream at. It don't get no better. What we can do. It don't get no better. It don't get no better. The first time, baby, I can't deny what I'm feeling you. The way that you look and the things you do. No way. It don't get no better. It don't get no better. It don't get no better.
Cassidy, you don't get no better. Hey. Nothing nicer than chilling over in Malta, man. Hey, now Malta's hey. Ophelia, enjoy over in Malta, man. We're live in Malta.
Check this out. I'm tired of playing games. Bad shorty, I'm gonna trade it off. Fabulous Toto.
I assume I'm so into you. Cause even before we hit the bedroom, I was friends with you. If they ask, I ain't gotta say whom in them interviews. My sweet thing never believed them rumors that been true. The fact I had numerous friends is true. But you was wifey, could change me to a broom in a minute, boo. Maybe my sense of humor gets into you. But girl, they can make a perfume from the scent of you. I wanna take you there, feel like June and December too. So what you think about Cancun to the winter through? I don't know what the other consumers you been with do. I put a day aside to go to Bloomies and spend with you. Like any other man, I would've zoomed to the clinic too. Now I wanna see if me and my junior's identical. A dude put a wound on the skin of you. I swear to everything, that same afternoon it'll be in the news. Feel me? Yeah.
Even give up a street dream. Anything to have you on my team. Baby girl, I trade it all. You can give up a good thing. And I get to watch it pick it right. Trade it all. Anything to have you on my team. Baby girl, I trade
Come
it
in,
all.
girl. Come and take a walk with me so I can take you places you don't often be. Come on, ma. Come and get lost with me. As far as them other chicks can't get them off of me. Everlasting love in a whole nother fashion. All I'm asking, let me cash in. Cause I give all the cash in. All of the Sean John fashion in orderly fashion. Perhaps when you figure out exactly what Diddy bout. Cause we can take this whole city out. Now who gon' stop us? Who gon' knock us? Top us? We can't find coppers to lock us. Lear jets and choppers. Love hella proper. Separate the weak from the obsolete. Hard to keep, I got ya. I rock ya. Word the big papa. I got ya. I trade it all.
Even give up the street dream. Anything to have you on my team. Baby girl, I trade it all. Even give up the good thing. And I get to watch it pick it right. Trade it all. Anything to have you on my team. Baby girl, I trade it all.
Throw your hands in the air right now, man. Feel it right here. Scott Storch. Yeah, Khaled, I see you. Showbiz, born law. Yeah. Yo. I don't give a fuck about your faults or mishaps. We from the Bronx, New York, things happen. Kids clapping, love to spark the place. Half the cats in the squad got a scar on their face. It's a cold world and this is ice. $500,000 for the charm, brother, this is life. Got the Phantom in front of the building, Trinity, yeah. 10 years been legit, they still figure me bad. As a young, was too much to cope with. Why you think the BX nickname it Cook? Should have been called on robbery, extortion, or maybe grand larceny. I did it all, I put the pieces to the puzzle. Just as long, I knew me and my people was gonna bubble. Came out the gate on some flojo. Fat brother with the they was the logo kid. Said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just fill up her pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, lean back.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Come on, lean back.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. Check it out.
Jesus, the notorious just. Please us with your lyrical thesis. We just chillin', milk 'em, top billin', silkin', pure linen, me and little C, Malibu sea breeze, dawn peas, palm trees, cats named Pablo and milked out Diablo. The williest, bitches be the silliest. The more I smoke, the smaller the Philly gets. Room 112, where the players dwell, and stash more cash than Bert Fidel. Inhale, make you feel good like Tony. Kick up in your middle like Moni. She don't know me, but she's setting up to blow me. Try to style sliding off with a homie. Escada Dangada, player, stay splurging. Game so tight, they call it version.
Oh, I need to know where we stand. Do we share the special thing called love? I know I do. What about you? I just can't get enough of your time.
Where you go? What do I do? I can't live without your love. Thinking of you makes me feel like I am the only one for you. Girl, I want to be with you. No one else, only you. Why can't we just make it happen? Baby, I need you in my life.
Every time I'm with you, never wanted to come to an end.
Thought I told you that we won't stop.
Always make me so happy. You'll always have a place in my heart.
Where you go? What do I do? 'Cause I can't live without your love. Thinking of you makes me feel like I'm the only one.
Damn, you can hum all you want to, come all you want to. Money, I'ma front you. Girl, I wanna flaunt you. I'ma always want you when nobody wants you. If I die now, my love will still haunt you. Mace ain't the one that'll pay for your phone. Mace be the one that'll take you home. Even though I'm not the one that gave you the stones on your days alone, I can make you moan. Everybody know I got more bounce than the ounce. Bad boy, get more money than you can count. Bad boy, get more money than you can count. Bad boy, get more money than you can count. Bad boy, get more money than you can count. Bad boy,
DJ Fisho, the old school professor.
Come on, let me kick a little game to you. Baby, let me kick a little game to you. Come on, let me kick a little game to you. Baby, let me kick a little game to you.
I'm a Poku, long time no see. Hey.
Come on, let me kick a little game to you.
Lean against the wall, checking out the scenery.
Dr. Alfred, nice one, man. Long time again.
So I continue to play a crazy, sexy, cool, lost all composure when I lay my eyes on you. Just wanna know if you can kick some game, come with something more clever than just your name. See, it's like this, I wanna take you home, but you gotta show me that your game is on. I've been watching you, watching me, and I know you want it, but it depends on how you kick your game. I've been watching you, watching me, and I know you want it, but it depends on how
Come
you
on, let me kick a little game to you.
Love's about to close, but you've only said a few words to me. I've been waiting for a dose of your personality. See, I'm in the mood, and if all goes right, baby, you will be going home with me tonight. Miss Lester, man, and I don't give a damn about who you know. I got a 48-track studio back at the crib, so drop by. You know where I live. I see you all the time, but on another note, would you like to dance? No, I'm about to go and hang my coat. I've been watching you, watching me, and I know you want it, but it depends on how you kick your game. I've been watching you, watching me, and I know you want it, but it depends on how you kick your game. You said no pass, it's been a month. I called you twice, you called me once. Baby, come with me and be mine, so we could make love on the 50-yard line. You for me, me for you. There's nothing in this world you know we couldn't do. Yeah, but who's that girl on your back? Look up. I'm just a nigga that followed you to the cook. Just wanna know if you can kick some game. Come with something more clever than just your name. It's like this, I wanna take you home, but you gotta show me that your game is on. I've been watching you, but it depends on how you kick your game. I've been watching you, watching me, and I know you want it, but it depends on how you kick your game.
Come on, let's take a little game. Baby, baby, let me kick a little game. Come on, let's kick a little game. Baby, baby, let me kick a little game.
Old National Rock Skanks. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Check it. Well, it's the M.I. crooked letter. Ain't no one better. And when I'm on the microphone, you best to wear your sweater, cause I'm cooler than the polar bear's toenails. Oh, hell, there he go again. Talking that bend corners like I was a curve. I struck a nerve, and now you about to see the southern player serve. I heard it's not where you from, but where you pay rent. Then I heard it's not what you make, but how much you spend. You got me bent like elbows, amongst other things, but I'm not worried. Cause when we set up in the party, like I'm out, you scurry. So go get your time box and your sack of nickels. It tickles to see you try to be like Mr. Pickles. Daddy Fat Sacks, B-I-G-B-O-I is that same other to them knuckles to your eye. And I try to warn you not to test, but you don't listen. Giving a shout out to my Uncle Donnell, locked up in prison. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all them pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, okay, girl. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all them pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, okay, girl. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all them pimp shit, everybody let me hear you say, okay, girl. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just
The old school professor.
everybody let me hear you say, okay, girl. Now throw your hands in the air and wave
myself, but you can see it in my eyes. So don't deny, I can't fool no one else. The truth is in the tears I cry.
It's not Miss Jackie right there. Hey.
Why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it is enough, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. If it is enough. I told her I'd never fall in love, but now I know better. How does it feel? I can't describe this feeling that came when I saw her last night. Oh, she got to me. I'll let you know the reason. I saw her with another guy. So if it is enough, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it is enough, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. And if it is enough, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it is enough, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. If it is enough. So sweet, yet so smart. The only one to have the key to my heart. So strong, yet so cute. I wanna spend my whole life with you. I want to know you better. Spend a little time together. There's so much about me you don't know. And I'm dying just to show you so. Mamacita, so glad to meet you.
of the classics out of the 90s, early 90s. Lindy Layton, Echo My Heart. Missy G. Mayo, how old were you, man? Echo My Heart. Giddy, I know that's your jam right there, man. Enjoy this one to the max, man. Babando, good to catch you on there, man. Hey.
Sometimes on your own ending cries. I knew I had to have you, my horse in the meantime. Now you're by my side, and I feel so good. I'm nothing to hide, don't feel that I ever could. Do you hear what I'm saying? Gotta say how I feel. I can't believe you're here, but I know that you're real. I know what I want, and baby, it's you. Can't deny my feelings because they are true, yeah. Dreams can come true. Look at me, babe, I'm with you. You know you got to have hope. You know you got to be strong. Dreams can come true. Look at me, babe, I'm with you. You know you got to have hope. You know you got to be strong.
When I rise in the morning and face the sunlight, you bounce on my love and it's airtight. Sometimes I'm curious on how you feel when you're screaming out my name. Is it really for reality? Originality, my mentality. Explore every possibility. Let's get down. Shorty, time will reveal the only true test is pain. You know the deal. Love appears like bright lights in the night sky. Disappears in the blink of a teary eye. That's why I'm seen caught up in your love. You are incredible. Your love is a drug. Are you the one that can hold me down? I don't know, but oh, I like the sound. You are amazing. There's no doubt. Chop it off with an S, cause you smooth me out.
Love is a giver. I wanna take it with you. So let me win.
Nana Sewa Muhammad Salah, long time no see, man. Good to catch you on the Liverpool.
Curiosity killed the jack, satisfaction brought it back. So how you liking that? Why you digging on me? I'm digging on your moves, but I'm curious, Daddy. Can you show and prove? Cause I wanna feel more than ever what you got. The smell of the cool water makes me hot. Round da da, he knows the G spot. And when me over line and forget me not. You see the way that you be leaves me intrigued, and I do believe tonight you're feeling me. We can make music easily, and I'll readily give you the best of me. See.
One of the songs I really, really love. Search for the hero. Where will you find that hero? In yourself, man. It's like the man in the mirror. It's all about intrapersonal. Look inside yourself and you find that HERO. As we delve inside hour number 2, right here, Black History Month. Search for the hero inside yourself. Boone Toddy, that's what's up, my man. Brenda Bannerman, hey.
remember this voice calling you. It's been a while, so how you been? So turn it up as I shake it on down. And catch the final as it's spinning around. Yeah, give me 555-0429. That's the number that we're dialing tonight. Hey, hey, baby boo, just tell me what I can play for you. too long she was feeling that her love had lost its meaning. She was looking for a reason not to break away, but I don't think she can take it, and just friendship can't replace it. She'll be strong enough for two, although it's hard for her to do. She'll break away. She'll break away. Forget about the bad times. Remember all the good times. Hold your head up high and break away. Forget about the bad times. Remember all the good times. Hold your head up high. She'll break away. It's a secret she's been keeping. It's been eating at her heart. Wish I could find the words to tell you, but I don't know where to start. And when she looks into the future, she sees too many problems. There are so many reasons she should pack up the past and break away. She'll break away. Forget about the bad times. Remember all the good times. Hold your head up high and break away. Forget about the bad times. Remember all the good times. Hold your head up high. She'll break away. 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 She'll break away.
Like my toaster
DJ Fisho, the old school professor.
See me walking down the avenue, walking candy at my side. Take it everywhere I walk. I'm an Englishman in New York. I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York.
Unite. My people, this is a family affair for all who cheer for their families out there. Live by the love, live by the love. Stop shed blood. Respect the blood, respect the blood. Stop the shedding of the blood. You over there, put your hand in the ear. If you support this family affair, clap the hands them loud and clear, so everyone in this world they can hear. Affairs of family is built up by blood. Family affairs is grounded by love. No corruption, hatred and grudge. You can't come in together and talk about the love. Love is tender, coming from above. Angry that do not hold no love. If I love and you love, then the little children they shall love. Family affair, do you care for the sufferation that is out there? I'm on here, and that is I swear. I'm on swear for sufferation out there. You got to take time out to care. It's not too big to share. If you don't care, then no one else will care. World of people, listen. You over there, put your hand in the ear. If you support this family affair,
Kwame Asante, what's up, man? All right, folks. Inside hour 1.5. Oh man, this thing can be annoying sometimes. 26 minutes inside hour number 2. Black History Month on MQF this week. And we'll be coming with our guest pretty soon. Nana Sapon, hospitality professional and an entrepreneur. Nina Johnson, CEO of Koshio, and maybe in more current times you know her for Afritude. And of course, Justice Ofori Buedu, financial advisor, OB Consulting LLC. are 3 with us today. Charlie, each and every Sunday, man. This is how. Oh, and of course, Ajwa Chairman will also be joining the panel this evening. On Sundays, he be so no. I had a friend who always sing the chorus in tree. Sana, yeah, no. It used to annoy me so much. Since then, that's all I sing it. Sana, yeah, no. Nonsense.
Show us slow, and all they said was 6'8" he stood, and people thought the music that he made was good. They lived the DJ and Paul was his name. He came up to money, this is what he said. You and OG are gonna make some cash, sell 1 million records and we're making the dash. Oh, I'm buzzing the club. This is how we do it. South Central dancing like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. I'll never come whack on an old school track.
Your name, I knew I was never gonna be the same. I can't describe how she made me feel, but she left my body shaking, head spinning like a wheel. Seems so wrong, now it seems so right. Oh, what a lady, and oh, what a night.
and it's me, the Mac, the PHC, pursuing ya. Who in the world gave you the right to look so well on mine? I don't mind. Sucking on a pickle with a now later in the middle. How I feel for your girl is no riddle. I wanna. Yeah, I got to have her. She looks more better, so I want her more badder than a thick man in quicksand. Hopes for help. At a glance, I'ma go for self. She's as cute as a puss in boots with good hair, and it's real to the roots. Damn near perfect all my life.
Hey, the lights of Milton King. Good evening, Shirley. Good evening.
So
this a Bonnie and Clyde, babe. And all that you promised to show and tell me no time was soon when I'm right here. You and I together, see we go together, see me pose, no I be and I will pose, see I fly, me say nah, nah. Life in with you, girl, me love it. Dying with you, tell them forever. Will I live? Who be me say nah, nah. Diamond rings in your body, darling, darling, come find me.
Oh, you did do me lomo, lomo. This thing no be normal. Me no want to do more. Please don't give me trouble. You did do me lomo, lomo. This thing no be normal. It go be my lover. You really be like Pavlova. 0244, my baby. I just want to call your number. I find my person who go take my pain away. What I give up for love. I don't want to be so jealous. If you leave me, baby, chaos. Miss Shizo, you too fine, oh. Oh, girl, I want you for ya. Something nice, oh. I don't mind, oh. Yeah, oh, yeah, me, though. Pinche so don't pay me for ya. I know what you say tomorrow, somebody else gon' take you for ya. They do me lomo, lomo. This thing no be normal. You don't want to do more. Please don't give me trouble. You did do me lomo, lomo. This thing no be normal. You go be my lover. You really be like Pavlova.
All right then, as we rock inside the Afrobeats vein right now, inside the second genre of the show, we have a guest coming up pretty soon. Just a few more minutes for the rest of them to get on. I see one is already on there. Hey, Afri-Tude, running on time. Getting the rest in pretty soon, and then we kick it off with our second session right here on your favorite Sunday Infotainment. In the meantime, in between time, enjoy right there. Lights of Milton Keynes, Dr. Elsie. Hey, the Rose has the world's longest phone call, man. And of course to you, May Babando and her car rides around Dallas, Texas. JJ rocking that hairstyle. That will fit me very well. And to all of you live on YouTube, on Zoom, and on the radio stations, we got you, man. Fuchu!
She said diva, see, she get swagger. She be sweet like banana. She dey come from Ghana. She said diva, yeah. See the way you the move, see the way you the groove. Why say me I no go shout wow? Said I won't be your guy, so say be my girl, but my party so they ask me how. As you deal with me, where I deal with you, make you show me your love now. Let's stop the mental. Make her try to enter. This time bumper to bumper. Coming straight from Ghana. Coming straight from Ghana. Coming straight from Ghana. Coming straight from Ghana. Coming straight from Ghana.
I used to be follow body. When other guys are touching body, you can pack and go. Yeah. You think that you stay on top? I do plenty, donkey, job for you, oh my love. Yeah. I used to follow body. When other guys are touching body, you can pack and go. You can pack and go.
If you leave me now, you're gay. I no go follow you again. No do. Broken heart, no go catch me. My head no go knock me. No be for yeah. If you leave me now, you're gay. I no go follow you again. No do. Broken heart, no go catch me. My head no go knock me. No be for yeah.
No be you say we go stay together. No be you say we go live forever. Oh my dear, you don't remember. I follow you, baby. Follow you, baby. Why you do me like that? You do me like that. My mama tell me say don't go there, but I don't go there, so I get problems. Now me there. I follow you, baby. Follow you, baby. Why you do me like that? You do me like that.
If you leave me now, you're gay. I no go follow you again. No do. Broken heart.
Hey, Leticia. At least you can dance. I know.
For yeah. If you leave me now, you're gay. I no go follow you again. No do. Broken heart, no go catch me. My head no go knock me. No be for yeah. I see your best guy in your door. Hey, my sweet bubba. I know fit to give you just love. Yeah, I see your best guy in your door. Hey, my sweet bubba. Many plans I get for you. Hey, and until I'm person me dimini but can you never know. Hey, and no me tryna do super baby get believe the thing I tell you no be liar. Hey, me see and drop one of me other original Birkins my whoa. March on now. Everything you want, baby, march on now. She telling me, She said she wants it, See them and then what about
Incredibly talented little man out there. Camido grew up on the campus of Ola Girls Secondary School because his mom was a teacher and house mistress there. Big time now, of course, all over Africa. Kaba, I know that's your jam. Net must be somewhere in the building. Let's go.
I see your best guy in your door. Hey, my sweet bubba. I know fit to give you just love. Yeah, I see your best guy in your door. Hey, my sweet bubba. Many plans I get for you. Hey, and until I'm person me dimini but can you never know. Hey, and no me tryna do super baby get believe the thing I tell you no be liar. Hey, me see and drop one of me other original Birkins my whoa. March on now. Everything you want, baby, march on now. She telling me,
Camido. You might know him more for his Sugar King, but this one is a wicked tune as well. Kaba. Hey.
And everything I get, deep, yo. Them and they want me with sauce. Fuck shop for it, sauce. I'll tell you all of my cars and everything I get, deep, yo. See, I know the gas where we die for you. Spending a little change on you. Order anything you want, and when they catch us, and then no go get a team to chew. I know big man ready to die for you, but I know say you no go. Cause if me be you want. Tell me say bro. So I dare my woo. That you me them fashion woo. Me you better na. Tell me say bro. That me you kuma so I dare my woo.
Excellent song. Whether you're in the kitchen cutting up stuff to cook, or you're eating right there on camera, the song they be. Oh, Kaba.
My fans say, shut up while they climb it. Them say I be bombastic. Them they call me Mr. Fantastic. Them say I be romantic. In a dance hall I be gigantic. Yeah, happy say, Ozara, 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 to Maragana. Ozara, 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 to my fans. Ozara, 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 to Maragana.
Sometimes I wonder, crowd. So what happened? This was Shatta Artist Pico, Shatta Wale, and you know who was featuring on this song? It was Burna Boy, some guy called Burna Boy, featuring on Shatta Wale's song. A few years later, now the whole thing has switched. Now who is the bigger boy right here? Oh my goodness.
It's the maker.
You know me today where I start fighting. Where I talk say I go buy mansion. See me today I dey climb mountains. My fans say Shatta Wale climb it. Them say I be bombastic. Them they call me Mr. Fantastic. Them say I be romantic. In a dance hall I be gigantic. Yeah, can't be say Ozara, 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 do Maragana. Ozara, 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 do my fansa. Ozara, 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 do Maragana. Ozara, 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 Ozara. See me today. And the movies and cool. No, say my style and flow like fluid. Go for the man and get on you go for them. With the talk about them, do the talk to pay. Me get wiser, they think I'm stupid. This not my business, I no come to play. I make a competition, she a make me. And I make it, Shatta Wale in baby. Burna Boy and Shatta give them headache. When I kill you, we kill them many. I'm say, Ozara, 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 do Maragana. Ozara, 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 do my fansa. Ozara, 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 do Maragana. Ozara, 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 Ozara. You know me today where I start fighting. Where I talk say I go buy mansion. See me today I dey climb mountains. My fans say Shatta Wale climb it. They say I be bombastic. They wanna see me in a casket. Right now me living fantastic. Plenty talking in the full basket. Ozara, 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 do Maragana. Ozara, 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 do my fansa. Ozara, 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 do Maragana. Ozara, 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 Ozara. Ozara, 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 do Maragana. Ozara, 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 do my fansa. Ozara, 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 do Maragana. Ozara, 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 Ozara. Oh, she's in action. Oh, she's in action. Her melanin shining like the sun. Did you know that you're beautiful? I'm on baby, on baby. I will love you till the end. My sweetie pie, I hope you understand. I will love you till the end. I'm on baby. So me move for mano, na me hunye me dede. So me move for mano, na me hunye me dede. Take it up, boga me to take away champagne, na me hunye me dede. I'm on baby. You should know, I don't go use you, got you cruise. So many girls, but you I choose. Sweet till I say I'm into blues. Share, I want for to make them more confused. I will love you till the end. My sweetie pie, I hope you understand. I will love you till the end. I'm on baby. So me move for mano, na me hunye me dede. So me move for mano, na me hunye me dede. Take it up, boga me to take away champagne, na me hunye me dede. I'm on baby. Finally, I see your face. Ooh, oh my days. I've been out here looking for you for days. Ooh, I just want to say, my head, you day for my head. I know fit to reset, I know fit to connect. Waiting there, your back, say make a defend. I know fit
But do me long thing, something wicked day for your body now. Oh no, 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 no. I did for the mountain waiting for so long. Oh no, 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 no. My hair, you pay for my hair. I know fit to reset, I know fit to connect. Waiting there, your back, say make a defend. I know fit to defend, even if I play defense. Oh, yeah. I won't comport myself, I can't. I fall for you, down flat. I fall for you, down flat, yo. Go, go. I would not know you bad. I swear you bad. I swear you bad.
You're welcome to the world of Viroski.
Number one.
Na na na, me, tell me the truth. Am I not your son? Oh, am I not your son? Oh, can't you see? Oh, say sika fatame. Oh, can't you see? Oh, say sika fatame. Mi basica, bizo ya fogi. Yes, me pema, come in bed, yeah, plenty doggy. Mi basica, bizo ya fogi. Yes, me pema, come in bed, yeah, plenty doggy. Baby, yeah, yeah, baby, baruta, yeah, baby, yeah, yeah, baby. Yang faona shisi kan shauboto, nikonya mi daily brodo. Kakarabe confieso, kakarabe europieto. Nyadiane wodo, nitida me koko. The cigar try me photo, cigar. Na yang so ya se fonka se yen so ye fie.
One, two, one, two, one. One, two, one. Why does this always happen? I mean, come on. Hello? This is getting annoying now. Anytime I'm ready to roll and something happens to the microphone. Anyway, music from DJ Viroski, Kidi, and Kim Paluta, one of my favorites at the moment. As we delve now into our session, so today we have 4 guests on the show. Well, I don't know if we'll count Nana really as a guest though, but Nana Sapon will be here representing the hospitality industry. Nina Jamson, who's CEO of Koshio and Afritude. We have Justice Oforibuedu, a financial advisor with the OBE Consulting, and our own Ajwa Tremantin, who we met the week before the U.S. elections right here on the show. Black History Month, as we have a conversation with Africans in the diaspora, talking about different things in this current environment that we're in. So at this moment, let's get who's on now. Nana is right here. You already know Nana. Nina should be on. Oh, that's Ajwa Chimantin right there. Forward ever, backward never. Ghana Park, GH Park. GH Park is exactly what she represents. And Nina Jamson should be on in a few seconds. Oh, Justice is on as well. Oh, he's wearing a Keys and Credo top. And that's Nina rocking her Afritude, I'm sure. Even without zooming, I can tell exactly what she's wearing at the moment. Good evening, guys. How are you?
Doing good.
Thank you.
Good to have you on. Justice came on as soon as the show started. I said, "Hey, Charlie, this finance guy here, we can't mess around."
It was because he realized it was 4:00 on the flyer, and I think I hadn't told him that it was really into the show. So yeah, that's why he got on so early.
This is annoying. I'll. You okay now?
Yeah.
Let me get it. Otherwise, I'll manual on one of them. I think when I turn both on, something seems to crop up. I don't know. So I'll switch to a manual microphone and give you that one pretty soon. So Ajwa, how are you? We haven't heard from you since the Sunday before December 7th. How have you been doing?
Oh, because as you must probably assume, it's been very busy for us at GH navigating this new administration and new Congress. But we're actually just getting going. We had our first strategic public general meeting last Sunday. So if you haven't already joined GH please do so, because we're rocking and rolling. We're going to be taking Ghanaians to Capitol Hill in 2 weeks for our Independence Day, meeting members of Congress. So yeah, if you haven't joined GH this is a great time to do so.
You know what? I probably jumped to the conclusion that everybody knows who Ajwa is. So I should have allowed Ajwa to introduce herself first. So Ajwa, can you please do that?
Okay. Well, first of all, hi Nina. It's been so long. How are you doing, my dear? Okay. Yes, I'm Audra Chimating, founder of Ghana Diaspora Public Affairs Collective, known as GH and we're a political group for Ghanaians, no matter where we live, but obviously primarily Ghanaians living in the United States. And we do community building. We're one of the largest diaspora organizations in the United States, but we also support Ghanaians for office. And there's a Ghanaian running in Connecticut State Senate. So if you live in Connecticut, you have a chance to vote for him on Tuesday. Tony
Justice, you live in Connecticut, right? Awesome. Justice, that's
okay.
Cool.
Hartford, we can get another one in. So we support Ghanaians for office. We also champion for Ghana, U.S. Ghana relations on Capitol Hill and the state side, city. And then we also do a lot of diaspora networking activities as well.
Just wanted to say that I live in Connecticut, and so I will be cheering for the person that's actually representing. So yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yep.
Oh, you go to his website, tonyforstatesenate.com, and today at 7 o'clock, not to cut into your stream, but we'll do a phone banking for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's only appropriate for me to segue into Justice now to introduce yourself to the listeners.
All right. So I am Justice. Well, let me just give a shout out to all the Motown 91 year. Of course, I have to do that. And then I crack at 93, right? So there you go. Yep, I'm glad to be here. So I'm Justice Ofoibredu, and I am the founder of OB Consulting LLC. Basically, we do financial reporting and tax consulting. So that's my area. And basically, for financial advice, we help people make informed decisions, right, about their money, how to use their money, and how to get returns on their money. So that's our goal. That's what we do. And we have our website. I will be sharing more information on that with the whole crew. So I have experience in accounting and in finance. I also do that on the side. So I work in corporate and I also have a side gig.
Awesome. Excellent. That's good to hear from you now. And our third guest today, she looks familiar. And the name is? Well, of course I know who she is, but I'll allow her to introduce herself too.
Yes, so Fisho, thank you so much for having me. I think this is my second or third time on your show, so thank you so much. So I'm Nina Jamson. I'm a fashion designer, and I recently started the Afritude movement, which using fashion to change the narrative of us in the diaspora. So basically, that's what it is. And, sometimes I get political. I talk about
Did she say sometimes? Nina just put out a post within the last couple of days and he's crossed 200,000 views already. And we'll come and talk about all that and a whole lot more. And finally, the guy sitting to my left.
That was weird introducing myself here. But I'm Nana Sapon. I like to say I'm a hospitality professional. By day, I work.
We can't hear him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear now.
Okay, thank you. So I don't know what part I got cut off, but we're having mic issues here. It's really interesting how this thing happens. We have 3 mics, and every time I get on here, the mic doesn't work. Anyway, so I am a hospitality professional. By daytime, I work at a Ronald Reagan building in D.C. And then in my spare time, I run my small business, which is Keys and Cradle. Keys and Cradle is really, I like to call it a lifestyle brand. I do everything from events to fashion to styling and all of that. So that's the purpose of my seat today. That's where I'm coming from today as Keys and Cradle and, of course, as Nana Sapon.
Okay, so let's just go. I'll start with Adjoa. So the last time we had Adjoa on this program, it was just before the U.S. elections, and she talked about GHPAC and their commitment to helping the then vice president try and win the election, because she said there could be some repercussions to Africans in the diaspora, especially Ghanaians, if the reverse were to come true. Some in the audience agreed with her, some disagreed. It's been about 2 months, 3 months since the elections of November 7th. Adjoa, talk to us post-election. What has happened? What do we need to know as Africans right here in the diaspora? Sorry, Adjoa, let me...
Okay, yeah. Next time I won't mute myself, I guess. You know, I'm also part of the steering committee for a group called Global Diaspora Council with Jermaine Nkrumah from Diaspora Network TV. And we had a call a couple of weeks ago with all the heads of the Ghanaian associations in Koga, Ghana Council Chicago, Ghana Council Georgia. And there was a lot of concern, a lot of talk of canceling Ghana Independence Day celebrations because of concerns about raids, ICE raids. And not that, there's an understanding that probably those who don't have the papers or don't have the status will stay at home, but just that fact that even having a Ghana Independence Day celebration will attract negative attention from, law enforcement. And so we discussed strategies as to how we can protect our community, also how we can protect those of us who don't have status, who finding it fearful to go to the market, African market, to get some food to eat and go about their business. So this is the immediate impact, right? Obviously, that we're seeing with this new administration. The embassy has announced how many Ghanaians have been deported. It's not a high number, relatively speaking, but it's still, obviously everyone's on high alert. Another, immigration lawyer, Akuya Poku, has a fabulous law firm, AK Poku Law Firm. She hosted a call with the embassy, just to give tips and advice to our community. Had a bunch of immigration lawyers on there. That call had over 500 Ghanaians on that call. So that just goes to show you, and that was at like 2 days' notice. That just goes to show you the amount of concern. So, of course, immigration right now is top of mind for a lot of people in our community. Then we have the bread and butter issues. Eggs is $10. Eggs is maybe $8. You go to Costco, they're limiting you to how many eggs you can get. That's just an example, but basically our basic necessities, the cost of living is rising. The job market has now gotten tougher with all these people who have been laid off. A lot of federal workers are Ghanaian, especially those in IT, in cybersecurity. This impacts us. Then there's foreign relations. Before they even had their first meeting, Senate Republicans, the chairman of the U.S. Foreign Affairs Committee, said Ghana should not have its IMF deal renegotiated under this Mahama administration. This is before even they had a first meeting to discuss any other affairs. So you think that they're just not even thinking about Africa right now? Ghana should not have its IMF deal renegotiated because they need to pay us back, all these U.S. firms and U.S. companies that the previous administration incurred debt with. They have to pay us back. So this is a fight, obviously, that GH is going to take to them because it shouldn't be that Ghanaians in general should suffer because of the mistakes of a previous administration, right? It's also a very bad sign that a lot of lobbying needs to be done because we already knew, I don't know if I shared with this last time I spoke to you guys, but that Ghana was already on the blacklist for a lot of U.S. investment firms.
Yes, you did say. You did say.
Uh-huh. So we had hoped that with the new election, a change, that would start to free up some of the money and all that. But this signal from the chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee on the Senate side is a very bad sign to U.S. investment firms to basically say that Ghana is still on the blacklist. They don't have a lot of confidence. So on multiple fronts for us, and then of course, USAID, right? The issue with USAID, this impacts a lot of us, a lot of our nurses. I'm not sure if you realize, have been financed by USAID funding. USAID funding supports a lot of the health initiatives in Ghana, not just HIV/AIDS. It goes across the board. People don't understand USAID is not just the State Department. So you can have your issues with the State Department, but it's also Department of Defense. It's crosses of like 4 or 5 different departments because of how critical the funding is to even just security in the area. So when you have poor health, everything else breaks down. And we already know that it's kind of tense right now around Ghana with what's happening in the neighboring countries. So we have a lot of, challenges right now, to say the least. And then one thing I'll say, I don't know if this is being live streamed. I don't know if Elon is listening, but the man has business in Ghana. Okay. So look at,
He does? Oh, of course, Starlink.
I'm not talking about Starlink.
Really?
That's all I'll say.
Oh.
So if you look at how he's treating other countries where he has similar interests in minerals and things of that nature, see how that is being leveraged for foreign policy and how then it could impact Ghana's citizens living in the United States, depending on how his business dealings are being treated. Those are all things that, quite frankly, we just have to pay attention to.
Wow, there's a lot of subtle language within what you said over the last few minutes, and it looks like, seems like a lot of doom and gloom coming down the pipe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I will say this. We've GHPAC, everyone knows that we also, well, not everyone. Okay. Some people know that we also lobby for Ghanaian businesses to get U.S. government funding on every level, federal, state.
Right.
And so we've gotten a few phone calls already to get a sense of, okay, what are the interest and priority areas for this current administration? And I will say that luckily, the gentleman that has been picked to lead Africa policy for the Trump administration is someone that we really, really like. He's been to Ghana before, speaking He's come eating our food. When he's one of those that comes and eats the street food, right? Like, he knows Ghana well, and is even keeled, fair, thoughtful. And so, there's a lot of opportunity to engage and see. That's the good thing, maybe, about this government that being so transactional, is that if you have business that aligns with their goals, there's a ton of opportunity.
Okay, that's the key. If you have business that aligns with their goals, there are tons of opportunity. So GH Park has not been affected too much, have you? As
It
far as
doesn't matter
funding.
who's in power
Uh-huh.
for us. I mean, either way, we are still effective because we've always been nonpartisan. GHPAC is nonpartisan. So even though we did, like you said, endorse for the first time in the presidential race, because we typically do not endorse for these reasons, but because of what was at stake, because we typically we endorsed last time, we just have really great connections on both sides of the aisle, where of course our work will continue.
So I'm affected by job loss because of new announcements made recently, but I have interest in setting up business in Ghana. GH Park is where I come to have a conversation about financing.
Yeah, because one thing that did work well in the first Trump administration that we're hoping that that we're talking to them about continuing is the Build Act, which created the Department of Financial Corporation, DFC, which right now, unfortunately, isn't loving Ghana right now because of the actions of the previous government. But that department is interested in not aid, right? And that's kind of where Ghana was going anyway. Not aid, but loans, business agreements, things of that nature. So we believe in that. And also, opportunity zones. So I'm not sure if you've heard of those, but there's through the Treasury Department. That's an excellent opportunity if you're a small business owner, to tap into. And the mind behind the opportunity zones is a Black man, and it was put in place by Senator Tim Scott, Black senator. And so, he's I was just at his Black History Month celebration a couple days ago. You know, Africans were in that room. So we just have to position ourselves and try to take advantages where we can, with those programs. But right now, it's not a clear plan that has been laid out as to how much money those programs are going to be made available to um, our activities, but we are anticipating that they will be brought back.
Awesome. If we can get a list, maybe I don't know, maybe GH Park has that on their site, a list of people and databases and approach companies. So people with the right skill, right, know exactly who to approach in times of
Well,
when we have questions.
it's
about
also
these
networking. That's one good thing about, let me just say this. It was true, some of the criticisms around the Biden administration and Democrats in general around elitism. It wasn't completely out base.
elitist.
Yeah, elitism. It wasn't completely out of base. The one thing about Trump, the Trump administration, is that they're much more accessible because it's like not a lot of professionals on that side, for lack of a better term. So,
I see what you're saying.
yes. So coming to a
On the
networking event,
ground.
you can get your business proposal considered much faster than in the previous administration. So when I say GHPAC is hosting a mixer on Capitol Hill on March 5th at 5 p.m., and you want to understand, hey, what opportunities there might be, sometimes it's just simply showing up, starting to show up to these opportunities and networking.
There we go. Networking has always been something we talk about, but I'm sorry, as Ghanaians, I think it's something we don't do a lot of. And the opportunities just go by, and people take advantage, and you say, hey, how did they get it? We don't network. We don't network. Thank you, Ajwa. Let me. This leads me to now when she talked about small businesses and working in DC. Anyway, we're not talking about Keys and Cradle today. We are going strictly on the ground in Washington, D.C. What has it been like so far?
All right, so Ajwa did mention about USAID. We manage the real estate for USAID. So speaking of what is happening in DC, it's, I think when we had the discussion last year, there was a question that I asked Ajwa. I said, what if on Tuesday we wake up and Donald Trump is president? And, a lot of people didn't want to speak it into existence. Those of us that were behind Kamala Harris, we didn't even want to hear the fact that it was even possible that Trump would be president. But the state of, the current state in DC is unrest, if you may. What happened with USAID is almost like a building that's functional, everybody coming to work, of course the remote folks, and then one day you wake up and you get an email and it says, do not show up. That's exactly what happened. And there were folks that showed up in the building. I mean, I had a client show me what was happening live. I was in a client meeting, and I excused myself from it, and because I had to go observe what was happening, because it's interesting how these things affect everything, right? So when I went out, of course, there were news agencies all over the building, which for me is a PR thing, because all the clients that are coming into the building now all of a sudden are concerned. Are we safe? Are there going to be protests? And the following week, we had a top client that I can't share the name of, had called me and said, hey, you need to let us know what we need to do, because our attendees are concerned. Why are they concerned? They have immigrants, they have women in hijab, they have people of the LGBT community, and with everything that's happening, those folks in our organization don't feel safe coming into your building because of the media and all of the scrutiny, right? So that's how the morale is. Additionally, federal employees were asked to come back to work, right? So here are folks that have been sitting at home for 4 or 5 years, right? Have gotten used to a certain lifestyle, have gotten used to a certain routine. There are people that have dropped their babysitters. There are people that have sold cars. There are people that have relocated, and all of them are now mandated to come back to work. So it's almost like it's chaotic, right? It's all of a sudden. It only happened overnight. We woke up one day with no warning, and here we are. USAID staff crying because they're folks, and I was sharing this with a friend the other day. I said, in my office, I have my keys, my spare keys are in my office. I have certain things in my office, so you can only imagine that you show up to work and you're told that you cannot enter your office. So you can only imagine some personal items, people that have worked here for 20 years and they can't access. So that's the current climate in DC. So it's very, very uncertain, and it's very, very chaotic.
You kind of personalize it. I'll get visual images of all that. Get into your office and you can't walk in there, but you've been there forever. Everything from pictures to stuff all in there. You can't access anything. This morning or this evening when I was starting the show, I said sometimes there are uncomfortable conversations we must have, but we need to have them. Racial divide. Are you seeing anything since?
Oh yeah. So I'll tell you this much, and you have to pay attention to see some of these things that are happening. So my building is a secured building, and everybody that comes in there, Joa has had events in the building. Every time you come in there, everyone that comes in, unless you have an escort, if you have a detail, like some of the folks in the senators and some of the high officials have escorts, those people are exempted from going through the mags and from going through the x-ray machine. So our building is a federal building, but it's the only federal building that's also a public building. So you can walk in there any day. It's open 24 hours. So this is what we're seeing. The gentleman or the team that works at the security desk, there are 6 entrances, and each one has to have 3 security officers. There's a lot of entitlement, okay? a lot of, and we're seeing a lot of entitlement. We're seeing people saying that that woman told me to take off my shoes, and I don't know why she told me to take off my shoes. We're saying this person told me they're going to hit me on my butt because I said I wasn't. So we're seeing all of those come up, things that we have never experienced all of a sudden. And majority of folks that work in those stations are African American and Africans, right? So we're seeing a lot of this complaint. I mean, I had to request that a lady was removed from post because they spoke to a CEO of an organization and the CEO didn't like that. So that emboldenment, right? That racial divide where white folks are now beginning to show that, you know, I deserve this and you have to give me this, and you're black. It's very subtle, but you can only imagine if things are to go the way that they're going now, 4 years from now, the atmosphere.
That's not very comforting at all, but frightening, and leads me to something that maybe we should think about. I mean, this has definitely led to job loss. We are seeing that a lot, especially in this area. This morning, there's an article I read where a lot of federal employees are applying heavily for restaurant jobs in Washington, D.C. Big time, right? Because a lot of people have lost their jobs suddenly. You need to pay your bills, right? And this is where I probably will come to justice. Justice, tightening our belt. Is this something we really need to focus on?
Well, I would say definitely yes, we should. And it's unfortunate that this is the trend of things. But there are a couple of things that we have to do, right? In life, when we start working and when we are very fortunate to work, we need to put certain things in place. So one, we need to have an emergency fund, right? You need to have an emergency fund, probably 3 to 6 months of your expenses. Now, it's maybe even serious where you have to probably go up to like 8 months, depending on if probably you have a history of illness. And so you need to have more for that. If you have a job, but the job is not that stable, you need to have more than the 6 months. But if you have a regular job which is stable, then maybe you can do 3 months. But even that, so 6 months, it's key. How do you keep your emergency funds, right? You can put that in high yield savings accounts, right? So that you can actually reach those funds when you need them. But when you don't need them, the funds will be growing in an investment type situation. You can have it in a money market account. You can also have it in some kind of CDs or some kind of like state bonds. So those are the ways that we can actually, I would say, make sure that we are covered, right? And we'll have the peace of mind in case, God forbid, but something like this happens, we are at least assured of, tomorrow, that we don't need to borrow money or we don't need to go and ask somebody for money, but we can be we'll be self-sustaining. Another thing I would say is we need to be mindful. 401k, I would say it's definitely important, right? So if you work in the state or you work in probably like hospitals and stuff, if you teach, those are 403bs. They are the same as 401k, but it's the equivalent, right? And if you have a business, think about a 401k, a solo 401k, where you can actually contribute to that fund. And there are certain things just to add to what the 401k is. So it's your company giving you an additional amount when you contribute some amounts for your retirement. So let's say you contribute 6%, right? Your company most likely will give you 3% in addition as their contribution towards it. And so you have to take advantage of that. You have to make sure that you are, building your retirement or even building your savings for the future. So when you start working, it's very important that you do that. I always tell my clients, look, you need to do this because you never know what tomorrow brings, right? And so you have to be always keeping that in mind when you build your financial
It's
strength.
good to start it early too, right?
Yeah, good to start it early because some people probably will say, "Well, I have too many bills. I have too many things I want to take care of." I don't blame them. Yeah, they have bills. We all have bills. But guess what? Saving is a practice that you need to
Justice,
do.
I don't want to cut you off. Somebody just said, "Sikan ibin soon."
No. Yeah.
Justice, what should I tell them? Ibin soon.
That job is small. I think you can do it small. They will add up, because take it for instance, if you put $500 in an account every month, in a year you get 6,000, right? But compound it over the years and put 5% interest on it. In 10 years, if you do that, you would end up with 77,499. Exactly, 77,499. Do that over 30 years. You end up with 416,000. This is just $500, right? So when you look at it, it compounds and it adds up. It's like putting little drops of water in a bucket, and gradually over the years, you would get a mighty ocean, right? That's what they say. You would be able to reap the benefits of that. So yeah, it's definitely good to do that, but always think about your budget first, right? If you don't have enough after you've paid off your essentials and there's a little bit left, try and put some aside because that is where your money can grow.
So small sacrifice as we go along. Justice, you know what a lot of people did? I remember, especially after COVID, when what's that site that made it so easy for everybody to get into the stock market?
You have Robinhood.
Robinhood. So I know a lot of people jumped on Robinhood. Everybody jumped into well, it was the electric car in China that everybody invested in. Neo and all those stocks.
Yeah.
And then I introduced a few people into that. And then crashed, and I should have used it to buy bags. I should have used it to buy shoes. If I said in 2 minutes, tell somebody about the stock market and why you should not be afraid of it, what would we say?
Okay, so I would say the stock market it's a safe place to put your money, but over the long term. So in the short term, it's probably not a safe place to put your money. So let's step back. If I have $10,000 that I want to put in the stock market, be ready to lose some of that money in probably a year or two. Yes, that's the saddest part of this. But in 5 years, you can actually get probably double what you put in, right? Probably double what you put in. And here's the thing, because in finance, there is something called the compounding interest, right? And when you put money into something, be it a treasury bill, be it a stock market, be it ETFs, right? You would be able to see the money grow, but it's over a period of time. So the Neo, I know it's not. I know because my money was in there too. So I know what you're talking about. Yeah. We said, okay, Tesla was too expensive.
Right.
Because Neo is picking up. And guess what? They put all these tariffs, all these restrictions on the electric cars in China, and those kind of went down. And of course, you have your Teslas and stuff doing better. But long story short, if you have that much money, plan to put it in for a longer period, and I believe you will be able to reap the benefits.
Would that be the same advice for crypto?
I hardly advise on crypto because it's volatile, and because of the hyper volatility, you can't really put I'll call it rational argument on crypto. I don't really advise on it. I think if you put your money in it, it's great. I would say though that it looks like right now there is an appetite for crypto because the rules, and we know there are new people that are in there, and those rules are changing. Yes, so definitely if you have some little bit of money, you can sprinkle it there in crypto, and hopefully you will see some some growth.
Justice, if I open my Coinbase right now.
I know for sure.
Hey,
I know.
Crypto.
It's funny. Somebody told me, crypto is like a little, call it a little thing which is blossoming, right? Like a little flower which is blossoming. And it's gotten to the place where if it gets the right regulations, it will blossom. So that's it.
So we are still in the blossoming era, or it's grown already.
It's grown. I think some have grown, but yeah, there is blossoming opportunities for the little ones to catch up.
Okay. Now, I mean, I think we should bring Justice back and have a finance program on your own. But I would like to move to Nina now, and on your T-shirt right there, it tells the world what you're doing now. Afritude. Nina, in a nutshell, what is Afritude?
So apart from it being the obvious, which is African attitude, is basically raising the Black consciousness in our children. Because some of us, our minds are already gone as adults. So basically, to raise the Black consciousness in our
I mean, let me laugh a little bit. Our minds are already gone as adults.
We are colonized, we are set in the way we think. But basically, Afritude is to raise Black consciousness in the children, and also to help us get out of a cycle of disrespect as Black people. I know that we are used to it, right? But the system is against us. The system is built against us. Even nitpicking on some of the things that my sister Ajwa said, right? There are just certain things that are stacked up against us, and we can't continue to sleep, right? So Afritude is a tool that I use through the medium of fashion to kind of spread this word. So the first one, raising Black consciousness through education, because to be able to understand like how we got to where we are as Black people, as a collective, we have to understand where we are from, what we are made of, and where we are going, right? So basically, who are the Black inventors? Who are the activists? Who are the fighters for, taking us out of systemic oppression and things like that? So that's where the education comes in. And then secondly, also bridging the gap, right? Bridging the gap between the diaspora and the continental Africans, because we are here in America, especially, I think those in Europe as well, we've learned to live with each other. And I'm talking about how, on the continents, we are very, very divided, and we don't see each other as one. Like a Ghanaian is not going to see a Malawian as himself, or, a Kenyan is not going to see a Nigerian as him or herself, right? But, for our survival, it's very, very important that we start to see each other as one in our hearts and our minds. And I think it's very, very easy for us here in the US because we are kind of mixed with other Africans in the diaspora. We have friends, we have people that come to our parties, we eat and work with people. So I feel like because of that experience, how are we going to emulate that on the continent and teach that? Basically seeing each other as one. So after I started, changing my mindset and stuff, when I see other Africans, I chat with them and I look at them as one, and I
embrace them more.
Yeah, I embrace them more. I see them as myself because our problems are the same. No matter where we go in this world, our problems are the same. When COVID hit, Black people in China faced some kind of discrimination. Recently, there was some discrimination in Lebanon. When Russia-Ukraine war came, the same thing. And I believe that this thing happens because our continent is not respected. and nobody is going to build our continent for us. And the thing is that that one day we will wake up and we will serve our oppressor on a land that belongs to us. That is an Elon Musk. We will serve an oppressor on a land that belongs to us. And the reason why I say this, even if you look at the numbers, I'll just give a simple example. So ShopRite, for instance, ShopRite, can you guess how much ShopRite made last year?
No.
ShopRite is a South African company, so it's like, it's an African company. But the person that owns it looks like Mr. Elon, right? So the question is, like, what are we doing? And can anybody guess how much they made last year on the continent?
On the continent of Africa,
Yeah.
$1 billion?
Take a wild guess.
Let's say
Nanasa.
I'll go $500 million.
$500 million. They made $11 billion last year. $11 billion, yes. And Melcom, that is owned by Indians, right? Made $315 million in Ghana.
Hey, that's justice kind of money.
Yes. So, and all these companies are owned by people that don't look like us, right? So basically, I'm kind of creating that awareness where, I just started the one leg, one leg, one leg, one leg. Like, don't kill your mind from what is going on the continent, right? So that is the bridging the gap aspect. And the last but not least, I have to write, and then also, there are some people that get in the way of Black people progressing. So you talk about like the big dogs in the West, and then you also talk about the politicians and the people in power. They get in the way of us progressing. Because if you, a Black man, go and you want to go and start a business, then they start frustrating you. But let an Oyibo man go right now, and it's all, and we all know those challenges. So those that are in a way of oppressing us, I also highlight those. I highlight those stories. And I've been doing this for a long time.
I know. I've been seeing the hits. I've been seeing the hits. I just want to run back, just touch on a little bit. The example you gave on Malcolm and a few other companies. Pretty interesting. Because I had a conversation this past Christmas with a couple of friends who had their own restaurants in Ghana. And we're talking about the restaurant business. And one thing they raised, which I found very interesting, was they were saying to be successful in this industry, you want to hire a foreigner. And I said, why? And he says, you can try it. Hire a Ghanaian, and they will steal your stuff. Yeah. You hire a foreigner and you pay them, even if you pay them a little bit more, you still profit a whole lot more. Now, you hire a Ghanaian, pay him the same salary you are paying the foreigner. Still, you walk to your bar and your whiskey will still be there. Meanwhile, the night before, everybody drank whiskey. So and three of them were all coming up with the same story. So I was wondering, are we our own worst enemies?
Yes, we are. And because of colonization, poverty, and all the things that are going on the continent, obviously you face these kind of problems. And that is why, I was very, very excited when Mahama, he had a committee last week, and he was talking about reforming the education when it comes to also injecting morality and patriotism, because that is missing. If you look at our kids over here, they are the word would be obey law. They obey the law. Mom, you need to do this. Mom, they're always correcting me because it is taught in school. It's, to have high morals, integrity, like that one is taught. So I was very happy to hear that President Mahama has decided, he's formed a whole committee, and they are going to tackle the educational system. And one of the things that they mentioned was morals, patriotism, and integrity. So I thought that was very, very interesting. So these are some of the steps that I take with Afritude, which is a movement. But last but not least, I use the medium of fashion. You know, I know people trivialize fashion and stuff a lot, but the thing about fashion and creatives is that we have a way of getting into the subconscious of people and evoking an emotion in people. And so, for instance, I'm sure we can all say that Afrobeat has made traveling to the motherland popular, right? So when you're trying to rebrand the continent, I think creatives are going to play a key role, a big role in that. So for instance, after the Second World War, Japan used fashion and aesthetics in fashion, like Issey Miyake and stuff, you know, as soft diplomacy to change how we view Japan as a defeated country. Right now, Japan is like this fashion hub. You know, Italy too has taken this high luxury reputation when it comes to Italy. So this is a way that I'm trying to use Afritude to change the narrative about the continent. And there's one guy that is my hero, right? There's one guy that is my hero. His brand is Brunello Cucinelli. Brunello Cucinelli is my hero.
You know
And it's
Cucinelli?
not because I can afford his stuff, because I can't afford his stuff are very expensive. But what Brunello Cucinelli has done is he's practiced what they call humanistic capitalism. And he grew up very poor. And when you hear his story, it's like stories from people from back home, right? In the villages and stuff like that. He grew up, they didn't have electric, they didn't have plumbing, they didn't have any of those things. And it got to some time where people were leaving the villages in Italy and they were going to the cities and stuff like that. Well, what Brunello Cucinelli has done is that he has pumped 800 million euros into his small town in Italy called Solomeo through fashion. 800 million euros. And he has built museums, parks, you know, he's done so much for his town. Whereas he's built like a school where people learn masonry, carpentry. Basically, he's transformed this whole town with about $900 million over the course of the years that he's been working. So this is the point of fashion. It's not just wearing clothes, but humanistic capitalism and also using myself as a guinea pig so that other people learn how to do it. So it's not all about private jets and all these flashy things, that we do, right? So basically, this is the point of Afritude, African attitude. And then there was one last thing I wanted to say. I hope I wrote it down here. 1 second.
In the beginning, Nina said she had been on the show like twice before.
Yes.
Yeah. This is a different Nina I'm listening to now. Man.
You know, when I turned 40, I just changed. I don't know what happened, Bishop. I don't know what happened. I just woke
We
up
all
and
change at 40.
my
but the
husband
change
couldn't
is-
even recognize me.
Yeah. My change at 40 was I became claustrophobic. It wasn't this. Your change at 40 is a totally different individual. Nina has become an activist, but I'm impressed. I'm very. You seem to have researched this very well and following your passion, which a lot of people have passion that they don't follow or they're afraid of doing. And
Yes.
and have you like I mentioned a few weeks ago, you did something that already is about 250,000 views. You were talking about. What were you talking about again? What were you talking about? And tell me some of the negative feedback you've received, or have you received comments from people saying, "Look, stop this. Focus on your shirt and blouse."
I've had a mix of both. So basically, I've been talking about African issues for about 2 years. And I did one video where I was warning the African leaders, right? And I did a video and I was warning African leaders. It went viral, but not in Ghana. So every time I do a video that goes viral in Ghana, people be in their feelings, people get sensitive, right? But and sometimes it's difficult for me because you tend to have access to some of these people. But Ghana first, where I'm coming from, Ghana first. And I have that. And once I've made up my mind, that's just how I am. I'm not going to compromise, right? I'm just going to go for the kill. So recently, I think it was headlines where, one of our ministers, had made headlines basically. And I talked about it. But it was coming from a place of I was very hurt, right? I was very hurt for our people and what is going on. And look, this America and the West is not meant. I'm looking very far. Okay. If you sure, this place is not meant for us. Right, the system is not meant for, when I was doing Fight the Power and I was going to DC and stuff, and I looked at the people that are making laws, this person is never going to empathize with someone like me. You understand? And just don't look at it as us. Look at our children. Look at our children's children. I met this woman last week. And I was talking to her. And she gave me a pamphlet, and it had a girl on it. And it happened to be her daughter that had just faced police brutality. The girl had been murdered in Virginia Beach, And as I was talking to her, I even thought she was African American. But as I talked to her, she's actually half Sudanese, and Jamaican, right? So you can tell that she's probably second generation, right? And she seemed very well managed. She lives in Howard County, very nice lady, and her daughter was killed by the police. She was driving with the fiance to go show their baby to family, and they were in Virginia Beach for the weekend. They went to 7-Eleven. The cops just surrounded them, threw a grenade, and fired 30 rounds in the car. And they killed her and the fiance, and they paralyzed the 4-month-old. So this, when she told me, I started crying, and she told me this because she saw Afritude. So she was drawn to what I was wearing, and then she started a conversation, right? So I feel like as Africans, we should start also looking onto the continent. Now you see people like ShopRite brought the numbers so that people see that it's possible. One leg, one leg. One leg, one leg, right? It's possible. Papaye made $8 million last year. ShopRite made 11 billion because they are all over Africa. Melcom made 311 million. And there's another one that made about 150 million.
And that'll be Afritude. Afritude will make 100 million next year. Okay, I'll just give an opportunity for all of you to say like a last word before we run off. I think we would love to do something like this again. Adjoa, your final word to us before you leave. Oh, is Adjoa is muted again? Yeah, you should be able to unmute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, there was a lot to react to, but one thing I would say is just kind of touching a little bit on what Nina just said. Ghanaians, first of all, I'm one of the Ghanaians that's going home to build. So praise the Lord Jesus. I'm about to be bicontinental. And that's the dream, right? Be bicontinental, build capital here because it's faster to build capital here. Take the money back home. Your money goes longer if you do things right at home, right? And honestly, that's where we build our legacy. But I do want to caution us also from the mentality of, because how many of us know people who've been saying, I'm going back home, I'm going back home, and then they never do, and they're sitting in their armchair, and they're not also engaging with what's going on right outside their doorstep. Meanwhile, you have to pay taxes that picks up their trash, that educates your children. We just talked about job losses. Politics will do you even if you don't do politics, right? So what I always suggest is one thing that is a helpful lesson from this 2024 election is you look at the Arabs in Michigan. They decided, oh, we're not going to vote for Kamala because they felt like the Democratic Party wasn't paying attention to their issues with Gaza and Israel. They were engaged by the Trump campaign. They voted for Trump, and now they're crying, right? So, what do you do? Because Africans are in a similar boat where we don't really cleanly fall between either line. We have issues with the Democratic Party, we have issues with Republican Party. Republican Party is anti-immigrant. Democrat Party, our values sometimes do not match. Let's just be clear about it. But that's why the news is not about waiting to the last minute to then engage and say, come and listen to me, come and listen to me. It's also kind of what Nina was just saying. You go to the elected officials, they don't look like us, they don't understand my experience, they don't know. And I'm trying to now explain to you who I am as a person and who my community is. But if we do like some other communities have, like the South Asians, the Indians, where they are quickly getting their people elected, um, all the way from local level all the way up to Congress, then you have more people who have your shared experience who are making decisions. And there's less convincing that you need to do. There's less explaining that you need to do because they already have your back. We have a Ghanaian in Congress. I don't know if everyone is aware, Congressman Gabe Mo. And when I tell you, he's just like, whatever you need, I'll do it. Whatever you need, whatever my community wants, I will do it in my capacity. He was just named vice chair of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Okay. This is a
Wow, that's major.
resource that we have. And he's saying, come to me, come to me, come to me. Do you know our own Ghanaians in Rhode Island? Because he's from Rhode Island. That's where he was elected. Do you know our own Ghanaians in Rhode Island did not necessarily, we're not the main ones supporting him? Isn't that sad? And he won anyways. He was projected to come in third, and he raised over $1 million and won anyway. And now we're still not utilizing him as a resource. We have two Ghanaians elected in the Maryland State House. How many of us are right here in Maryland? Um, they're right there. Do you know that they can get us contracts? Do you know that they can get us funding? We're not utilizing our people who are elected. So what I'm saying to you all is that, yes, I totally agree with Nina. We need to be building towards home. And there's a lot of ways that we can even use our position here in the United States and all the influence that we have in the United States because Ghanaians, the United States Ghanaians are the largest diaspora of Ghanaians in the entire, world, meaning that we are more in number than those in the UK and other places. But and we are in very powerful positions in sports, in creative arts, on Wall Street. We are all there, but we don't connect together. We don't talk to each other. We don't work together to get what we need. And right now, if you can't tell, with this environment, we can't afford to do that any longer. We really need to start sharing our resources and helping each other out and not have such an individualistic view all the time of, oh, me, I have my McMansion in McLean, I have my McMansion in Bowie, and I'm okay. No, you're not going to be okay for very long. What's happening with our fellow man is impacting all of us as a community. So that's just my soapbox.
Okay, so all Adjoa is saying is there's a little bit of selfishness within us, and if we don't do politics, politics will do you. I love that saying. All right, let me come to justice and the script. Adjoa has to leave. Yeah, Adjoa has to leave. So thank you very much, Adjoa. I know we'll catch you again. And anytime, I'm just happy about the fact that anytime we invite you, you're always willing to join us. And last minute, and thank you so much for all of you. Actually, last minute you agreed to come on, so that's very thoughtful of you. So Adjoa, I'll catch you 6 March. I'll see you. All right then, Justice. Yes. Justice and the crypto world, Charlie. Justice, you said my WhatsApp going around with crypto. Yeah, 91. Yeah. Cool. A final word from you too as well.
Okay, so I would say basically let's not put off saving money, right? Regardless of our situation, no matter how small we can put down, we need to save. So that's key. And then also making sure that we take advantage of the 401k that our companies provide. And if you don't have a company that provides it, you can do it on your own. I know many people have clients who come to me and I tell them, look, set up a solo 401k. And that's just you contributing probably with your credit union, with any of these institutions that are out there. They will set it up for you and you can do it. And also be patient and disciplined, right? If you decide to invest, like, in anything, even in crypto, I'm sure there are valleys and then there are peaks, but they go and they come down and they go up again. So be patient. Building wealth is not a one-day thing. It takes time and it requires effort. Also, make sure you're reviewing what you've invested. So if you put your money in your 401k, at the end of every year, every 6 months, make sure you're looking at the amounts that you've acquired. And if some funds are not doing well, you can seek advice from a financial advisor, or you can review the portfolio and say, okay, I don't like this fund. It's not doing well. I take it out and then I get another fund and then I replace it and see how that grows for you. And then lastly, as a tax person, I always tell people, understand your tax obligation. You can always make good money from paying less taxes, right? And that it goes all the way through, saving, basically putting your money in places where you get little capital gains tax. So you need to understand that, because you and I don't want to keep working and paying all the money to, Uncle Sam.
Nope.
We want to be able to take advantage of the tax, rules, but making sure that we can get the most out of our tax situation. So that's all
6,000 employees have been fired from IRS. Would it affect our tax returns? Would there be a delay?
Well, I don't know, but probably maybe not. Depending on what happens.
Of course.
But yeah. So those are my tidbits for.
Definitely. Very, very nice. I'll go to Nina before Nana winds it down. Nina, final word for us. You've dissed us. You said we, the older Africans, our mind is already gone.
Our mind is
All
gone.
focus should be on our kids now.
Yes. Yes. So, once again, thank you so much for having me. And I'm just, going to encourage every Black person that, like what, Ajwa was saying, that we have to support each other. I know we say it all the time, but we have to support each other. We have to see each other as one. We are our only allies. And I think that is very, very important, when like we have to unite, so after this, I'm just going to go to her website and see how I can join and be part of, what she's doing, and maybe I might call Justice Ofori as well for some,
For some
for some
tips. There we
advice
go.
on-
It's all part of the networking that she mentioned about.
Yes, on my-
Nina, there have been a few comments on YouTube about what's your social media handles people want to follow.
Yes, so Afritude by Koshio or Koshio, but you get a lot of the banter on the Afritude by Koshio. You get a lot of
And that's on Insta or Twitter or both.
Instagram, TikTok. I'm more active on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Oh, I see.
YouTube, you get the whole gist over there. So if you go to Afritude, you get the whole. You get the whole gist.
Justice, I should have asked you the same question. Where can people find you if they want to ask more questions?
Well, basically, I have a website which is not really functional, but I can be reached at obconsulting@gmail.com.
OB Consulting.
OB Consulting LLC. Yeah, I will put it on. So that's my handle, and then on Facebook as well. So yep, reach
awesome.
me on that.
Nana, round it up for us, man. It's been a pretty nice discussion. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, indeed. So you know, it's Black History Month. The reason why we're doing this is because of the same reason that Nina pointed out, the fact that we need to unite, the fact that we need to be conscious. I think for me, the word is conscious, right? Being conscious of who we are and conscious of the times that we're in. Because the first time Donald Trump came around, he called all of us people from the shithole, right? Countries, and he meant every word of it. And he's back again, and we all see what is happening with deportation. You know, we all see what is happening with job losses. How it impacts all of us, when you think about it, small businesses. You know, a lot of our folks have small businesses, and when people's jobs are impacted, how does it affect, you know, others, right? It affects your spending. And most of the time, the things that we spend money on are really the necessity, right? That's why everybody's complaining about eggs and milk and sugar and all of that. So making that conscious effort, I always tell people that even in your spending, when you see what people are doing to Target, I don't know if you're paying attention to the boycott that's happening with Target, right? And how it's really hitting them in their pocket. In that same light, when you make your budget, right, when you have 100% spending, just make sure that you're allocating some to a small business, a minority-owned business, a Black-owned business, a Black woman-owned business, right? So you have to be conscious and you have to be intentional about it, because it's so easy to show up at Target, at Walmart, because they have everything, right? But once you start paying attention, you find out that there are people that have products that are even better or equal to what you can find at these places. And then also, one thing that I always say, people say the same thing you said about when you bring a foreigner, they'll do better, is because that foreigner that's coming in is coming in from a society that has spent hundreds of years to develop and to have that infrastructure to educate their people. They're probably the third generation college graduate. You know, they have all those resources and we don't. So we have to continue to pour into each other, into one another, so that we can also excel. So when you're dealing with a small business and you feel that maybe the response time is slower than what you're used to a large business, just keep in mind that you have to give that business the opportunity to be able to serve you and to be able to grow. So I think consciousness is my final words. And also one thing, with everything that's happening, you know, with the job losses, I mean, if you don't work in DC, you're probably not seeing what is happening. But what is going to happen is that we have to be gracious, right? We have to be empathetic, because it's just a ripple effect. You know, people are losing their jobs and they're scared. People are going to default on their mortgages. People are going to default on their car payments. People that owe you money might not even be able to pay. People that spend money with you might not be. People that are going on vacation with you might cancel their vacation. So we have to be very, very conscious of what is happening, and we have to be empathetic to what is happening. That's my final words.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So to Adjoa Chermantin, to Justice Oforibuedu, to Koshio, Nina Jamson, and of course to Nana Sapo. Thank you very much for a wonderful time spent this evening. We've learned a lot. There's a lot of conversation we will watch, and I know tomorrow morning when people wake up and go to the Ekow Fisho channel to YouTube and watch the show again, I'm sure there'll be a whole lot more questions coming your way. Thank you so much. It's been fun. We enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome to the world of Viroski.
Number one.
Tell me the truth. Am I not your son? Oh, am I not your son? Oh, can't you see? Oh, say sika fatame. Oh, can't you see? Oh, say sika fatame. Mi basica, bizoya ya fogi. Ese me pema, kamin peti ain't plenty talking. Mi basica, bizoya ya fogi. Ese me pema, kamin peti ain't plenty talking. Baby, yeah, baby, Maruta, yeah, baby, yeah, baby. Then for one ya she can share uboto. Mikonya be confieso, kakara be europieto, minya dia de wodo, nitida me coco, the sika try me photo, the sika try me photo, sika. Na yanso ya se fonka se yanso ye fie dia sika. Ken kalute sika. Na yanso ya se fonka se yanso ye fie dia sika. Yeah, Jona me wo ba me Bible. Mi besika, bizo ya ye for. Ese me pe ma, kami mpedi en plenty dog. Mi besika, bizo ya ye for. Ese me pe ma, kami mpedi en plenty dog. Baby, 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 baby. Nancy, when you ba, oda kakra, sika bebre, hustle, you for hustle. Oh, can't you see? Oh, say sika fatame. Oh, can't you see? Oh, say sika fatame. Number one. Adiade wodo, nitida me coco. The sika try me photo. The sika try me photo. Sika. Na yanso ya se fonka se yanso ye fie dia sika. Ken kalute sika. Na yanso ya se fonka se yanso ye fie dia sika. Yeah, Jona me wo ba me Bible. Mi besika, bizo ya ye for. Ese me pe ma, kami mpedi en plenty dog. Mi besika, bizo ya ye for. Ese me pe ma, kami mpedi en plenty dog. Baby, 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 baby. Nancy, when you ba, oda kakra, sika bebre, hustle, you for hustle. Oh, can't you see? Oh, say sika fatame. Oh, can't you see? Oh, say sika fatame. Number one.
And with that, we come to the end of yet another episode right here on MQF on a bright and lovely Sunday evening. Peace and blessings to each and everyone out there, man. Thank you, Ajwa Chermantin. Thank you, Nana Sapon. Thank you, Justice. And of course, thank you, Nina. To the team behind the scenes, to Belinda, to Lillian, to Peter and Paula Kwabwa, Nana Sapon, Adrian, Sylvia, Paco, Feli in the building, Bra Kwame Tuzu, he flies on Emirates. Linda Sapon, Abuna Ekia Arthur, Alfred Sakifio, Amapoku, Bibi, Bernice, the Nates family, Auntie Chobis, Didi, Dela, hey, Doji, the hitman himself, live from Tema, Bra Eddie, Elsie, Flora, Francis and Beatrice Achampon, the Rose, JJ, Cafe, Kwabena, Leticia, Lloyd and Efe Hughes, Mary Dugbate, the Under family, New York City, live. Where did I get to? Ninette and Bengal, Chuck Berry, live out of Utah, Peter Proud and Lydia, Preba. Oh, Echan, Dr. Echan, nice one, man. Me Sam Sapon, Shirley T, Cynthia and the Canadians, Yvonne Boret, and of course the lights of Milton Keynes. And that's it for Zoom. To the YouTube family, Charlie, respect to you, man. Nanaya Prempe, Patricia Megashi, Fuchu, Francis Hughes, Sak and the crew, everybody out there, Charlie, enough blessings to you, man. God willing, we'll be back again on Sunday. This takes me right back to Calvary Methodist Church, man. Singing back. Before I leave, I just want to say, let's all say a prayer through. Look, a lot of our listeners live right here in the Washington, D.C. area. A lot of our listeners are federal employees. A lot of our listeners are suddenly out of work. A lot of our friends are suddenly out of work. A lot of our friends have questions about real estate. I mean, not real, about mortgages. A lot of our friends about, is anybody out there hiring? A lot of our friends are suddenly looking for second careers because they've been in the federal space for a very long time. Yes, we are cruising. I've mentioned we're going on a cruise in July 27. Some of our friends have had to cancel that because they've lost their jobs suddenly. So this thing is a bit closer than we think. Some of our friends have received emails, that you're supposed to respond to weekly about what you've done last week. There are union members saying, don't respond to the email. There are some saying, respond to the emails. People don't know what to do. People have gone to work and then your office is locked. You have to go back home. As we go to bed tonight, let's just say a prayer for some of the MQF family. Actually, to everybody within the MQF family, especially for those who work in the federal space. This is Fisho. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, this is Bonkuwa.
My brother, Professor Ekow Fisho, DJ Fisho. Today, birthday party in America, Maryland. He's stealing and killing everywhere. I will not pay. I can't keep DJ Ekow. Papa, yo ye don na keep DJ Ekow. Oyin, ibi chio oyin. This is Brahma Kamoko, aka Bukomako. Only a foolish dog run after the flying birds. Ekow Fisho, you are the best solution in the country. Ekow Fisho, you are the best solution in the country. Ekow Fisho, you are the best solution in the country. Say Vancouver.